Hey, welcome to another installment of Drake and John's Beer Adventure. I'm Drake.
I'm Batman.
You're not Batman. Maybe Robin.
Eh. Who has the belt on? Me.
Who has Batman tattoo? Me.
Eat
your vegetables. Alright, so we're going to pop right in. We've got New Belgium Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin Spicy Pumpkin Ale.
I love this beer.
This one was donated to us by Lemke. So,
The Lemker.
let's see how this one. Peace.
That's all you want? Drake's not a fan of the spices.
No, I'm still evenly distributing it. I just...
Oh, so you're gonna suffer?
Gotta do it for the viewers.
Yeah, do it for the gram.
Speaking of the
this
gram,
isn't really
talk
the
to them for
gram.
a second while I bring
This
up
is
our
the-
Google Jocks.
Yeah. Did it just get really bright, guys? That's because Drake once again forgot to put our list on the other screen.
Drake's gonna forget forever, to be fair. Unless someone always in chat is like, hey, where's your ranking system? Did you remember this week? And I'll be like, nope.
My mom knows what's up. My mom knows what's good.
Ayo.
She's going to be coming with me to Magic City on Wednesday.
Nice.
Chew. My beer blew yours out of the water. ABV.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the water. That's usually mine because I usually go by like, oh, that's,
Can art.
that's pretty canned. Oh, that says sour. Oh, I'm going to get him.
I'm a damn that was clever for the beer name, though.
Oh, yeah.
For Atomic Pumpkin, because, like...
And it says, instead of saying special release, they crossed out special and put spicy release.
Which, to me, that's...
Yeah.
They killed it with that one.
That's a good one.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's a good one.
What about the can art? I love what they do with the Voodoo cans, because, so they're still New Belgium, but all their New Belgium Voodoo Rangers always have their, like, the classic Voodoo guy. Like,
I'm going to get that tattooed on me somewhere because that dude's dope.
Well, and he has a different outfit on.
Yeah.
For every, like, release they do.
And it's actually double printed on each side, so
Yeah.
that's usually not.
So no matter where you're drinking
Yeah.
it, you can see the whole thing. I'm gonna give it the eye catching.
Yeah, I'll give it eye catching. I already know what I'm giving the next one.
You smelled it?
Oh no, I'm talking about mine. Smells like a spicy pumpkin
I can
pie.
feel the fucking spice in my nostrils.
Drake's not a spice.
So I guess
fan,
I
folks.
guess that's spot on if I
Yeah.
can literally feel my fucking nostrils falling out.
It's the cinnamon. It smells so good. And that's what I look for in these pumpkin beers is a little bit of cinnamon.
Synonyms. See.
Ooh, there's that cinnamon. Ooh, there it is. And there's that little bit of heat right there at the end. Oh my goodness. Daddy happy.
It's tasty. I can't be mad about it, to be
No.
fair. I could definitely feel the spice.
Yeah, it
I'm probably
rolls
just gonna have to
right down the back of your tongue as you
stuck.
finish your sip.
It's stuck on my
Oh, it's
tongue.
stuck there?
Yeah.
I'll give you something to cool it off.
Your beer?
My beer.
It turns out this week we're drinking them both at the same time.
Yeah, no. Yeah, if you notice, we're not drinking out of our pumpkin glasses this week because I am a chooch and I didn't bring mine. So,
So we just use our normal ones because...
but I did bring my Maize Valley glass.
Yeah? Where's that at?
Want to push me around the chair like you push Kinsley around?
No, Kinsley's sleeping. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay, so
Okay, so
you look at this.
potatoes.
Oh, that's just a regular old pint glass, John. What's so special about that? No.
Plus, that'll fit what, 16 at least?
Yeah, it'll fit a 16 perfectly.
Perfect. What we need.
But no, and I also got the Oktoberfest mug, which is pretty dope. I don't have it with me.
So that was more of a Stein, right?
Yeah, that was a Stein.
Okay.
And it was black with gold rim and a gold logo.
Nice.
And it was $15.
Worth it. Worth everything.
Definitely worth it. The Oktoberfest is pretty good too.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't been to Maize Valley yet. So.
I also had their beer. It's called Pumpkin Cannon. Because if you ever go to Maize Valley, they have a giant pumpkin cannon.
Got it. Okay.
That is the main draw for Maize Valley. So they called their pumpkin beer Pumpkin Cannon. And I'll be honest. I would have to have it again.
The pumpkin cannon?
Yes.
Okay.
And reasoning behind that is yesterday, if you're listening to this in Northeast Ohio, yesterday being Saturday, for all you non-live listeners, it was 81 degrees out. And what do you not want to drink when it's 81 degrees outside?
Anything heavy.
Anything heavy. So it sat weird on me. It tasted good. It just sat strange. Is all I can say about it. But tasted good. I mean, I'd like to get it, when it's not 80 degrees out.
Right.
So maybe that can be, in the future, go down to Maize Valley and try some of their beers. They don't do a lot of the sour beers or anything like that. They have a couple of fruited beers.
Okay.
But it's mostly ales and the Marzen, the Oktoberfest, and they had a couple stouts. So
got it. Okay.
Nothing really to write home about. I feel like they're more of a winery at the end of the day.
Which is definitely what they're known for.
Yeah.
So wines.
But they do have decent beers. And Dave Brown says that their Oktoberfest is his favorite.
Okay.
So I told him to try Brow Razor by Platform and get back to me on that.
Got it. Yeah. Update me when he lets you know. So.
What is John bringing to camp this weekend to share? I'm bringing Millersburg Brewing Company's Popes. I'm bringing Masthead's Haunted Hayride, and I'm also bringing
one nitro can from me.
A nitro can from Drake for my mom.
She better get it.
Oh, she'll get it. And I'm also bringing an entire growler of Fostered Bananas from Platform, which I was just there on Saturday or Friday. And if you go to Platform Beer Co. with the intent to get Fostered Bananas or their new peanut butter beer that just came out.
It's a nutty.
Nutty butter.
It's like the Nutter Butters.
Yeah.
Like the cookie.
Yeah. Anyways, if you go there with the intent to buy either of those two, I would call first. Just to make sure that they have it. I went up there to get 2 4-packs of the Fostered Bananas, and they were completely sold out of it in their little fridge area up front. And what they told me is the demand for those 2 beers is so high right now. So I don't know if it's going to be trouble for us down here in Akron to get them.
Well, especially, so the Can Collective ones, they don't keep making them. That's the sad part.
Right.
Like Foster Bananas, once it's gone, it'll never be made again.
And they're having issues canning it because they say as fast as they can that, it comes off the shelf. So we might have a higher chance of getting the Nutter Butter beer just because it's a newer one.
Thing that worries me about the Nutter Butter one, I know they're making less of it because it has to have its own line because of allergies.
We'll call down there.
Well, I mean, we'll get it. Don't worry. I'm saying but they're making less of it because it has to have its own line.
Right. Because of allergies, peanuts.
Yep.
But no, what is John's number one fan bringing beer wise to camp to share? That's what I want to know.
What do you got for flavor profile?
I give it a mission accomplished. I mean,
Okay.
it's definitely what it says it is. It's a spicy pumpkin beer. It's a pumpkin beer with that little bit of after spice, as it hits the back of your tongue and hits the back of your throat. It's what it says. I can't discount it on that.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I definitely agree that it's exactly what it says it should be. Not really my cup of tea because
Right.
I don't like spice. So I mean, I'm gonna give it a damn good beer.
Yep.
But
If Lance wants to try Nutter Butter, he has to call Platform and figure out when it's going to be in the tasting room.
what do you got for your overall for this one?
I give it a damn good beer.
All right.
Now let me give the viewers a little bit of insight on this because I feel like because we gave it high rankings down. So rankings numbers the 1 through 4, the beer name, can art, aroma, and flavor profile. Those are all cold hard facts. It just because you don't like a beer, like if say I have a stout, a sour stout, which is absolutely disgusting. Probably, I don't know. But like say that somebody made a sour stout, if it tasted like a sour stout, we would have to give it ratings based on that. Now the overall rating is more of a personal what do we think of it kind of deal, if that makes any sense to viewers, because I didn't understand it for the longest time and I'm the one that made it up. So.
You ready for the next? I have to get this beer out of my mouth. My mouth is dying.
You should have gave it a golf clap if you'd hate it that much. Ooh, it's spicy.
Well, correct, but I mean they still did their job.
I can't chug that. It's too spicy.
Well,
Here comes the holy beer, which
there's the Millersburg.
looks strangely similar to our pumpkin guy down there.
It does. See how this one comes out. This one's definitely a little thicker. But this one's also an Imperial, which makes sense.
Which means more.
All right, so can art for that.
Oh my gosh, that is
beer name. My bad.
Beer name?
My bad. Pope's Imperial. I don't get it. I don't know who Pope is.
I don't know either. So I'm going to give it a 1.
I'd say it doesn't make sense.
But it is called an Imperial Pumpkin Ale, so it might be to the point.
I'm gonna see if on here it says who Pope is.
Pope might be,
but it does not. So it could have something to do with Millersburg, Ohio.
Could,
but it doesn't make sense when just looking at it.
Yeah.
No offense, but
yep.
I will say the can art is definitely mind blowing.
It's mind blowing for sure. That's the reason I bought this beer, was specifically based on the can art, and I'm like, ooh, Millersburg, they make pretty good beers, so I figured I'd give it a why the heck and buy it. Smells pretty good too.
Yeah, it's definitely got like a pumpkin roll smell to it. What do you think for it?
Yeah, I think
spot on for a rum.
Also, since last week we just did Masthead's beer, they released a bourbon barrel aged pumpkin ale.
I saw that
just recently, and it's
this
one can. It's like 12%. And the can itself is $12.99 for one can.
And it's the exact same beer we drank, just aged in bourbon barrel.
No, because it's not a yam.
That one wasn't either. They literally released it's a bourbon barrel haunted hayride on their website.
Tasty. But yeah, if you want to buy a $12 can of beer and donate to us, you're more than welcome. That's tasty.
Yeah.
That's very tasty.
It definitely tastes better poured.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like cans are always skew the flavor.
They do a little bit. I feel like cans, it doesn't give the beer the opportunity to breathe. And you can't really smell it as you drink it, so it kind of diminishes that other sense that you're getting. But in other news, I touched on earlier, I will be going to Magic City Brew Company this Wednesday. And if the two viewers watching know what that means, it means that is where we are planning on doing our next live stream from. So I'll get some beers from them, possibly. They have a pumpkin beer. We'll definitely throw it on there next week. But if they don't, then you guys can catch us on tentatively the 23rd, which is a Saturday.
It's gonna be like in the afternoon.
Yeah. We're gonna be doing a nooner.
So,
but
that way everyone everywhere can watch, and
right.
Because it's just gonna be a quick in and out and all that good stuff.
Maybe. We thought platform was going to be a quick in and out.
Well,
but
I meant like we're not staying there the whole day.
No. We're not going to do a 8-hour broadcast from
Well, that's what I meant.
Magic City. We're probably going to go there, grab some beers, grab some lunch, and do the damn thing. So,
Sure.
But I'm excited about it. I've heard they have a lot of pretty good sours from there. I heard that's what they kind of have a niche for.
Got it. I don't know if I've had anything by them, to be honest.
Well, they don't do like what Platform and all the other breweries come down here or do as far as, you know, mass canning of beer.
Yeah, you have to buy it there.
You have to buy it at the brew pub at Magic City, which, I mean, they're a relatively new beer brewery, so I don't know. But good news is they're right down the street from us. So
which is not too bad. What you got for flavor?
I'll give it a mission accomplished. I really like that.
Perfect. I
really
do
like
agree. It's definitely sitting very well.
Now, you've had it out of the can, correct?
Yeah, I haven't actually poured it, but I did have like one night I tried it out of the can just because.
So how does the can compare to?
all you see is Kayla's ass.
Oh, we just got 10 viewers from that. No, how does having it from the can compare to having it out of a glass?
It wasn't as creamy and smooth.
Okay.
It was kind of dull out of the can.
Right.
Like I didn't really get the full flavor of it.
So, I mean, that's people give us the craft beer group shit because we'll pour every single beer into a glass that we get. You don't really see a craft beer guy drink much of anything out of a can. And Urban Artifact just came out with a new apple beer, spiced apple beer. And I had one of those out of the glass, and then I had another one out of the can. And the one out of the can I was a lot less happy with than out of the glass. So
yeah, it's definitely a different taste.
If you get craft beer, pour it. You know, it's still canned beer, which does not top draft beer. And in the words of my mother, there is no beer like draft beer. So
yeah,
visit your breweries. We do as much as we can. Should we start a brewery?
Hell no. I don't have the time for that.
So overall, what do you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 4. Give it a damn good beer. Because it's still not my favorite pumpkin beer. Still,
I'll give it a 4.5.
Okay.
I really like the creamy notes of it. Very very pleasing to our palate.
Perfect.
But I don't know if you have anything you would like to add to this stream. Anything new in your world?
All I got for the beers.
Well, whilst I was in platform, I teased the idea to them of doing a Christmas live stream up there for our December brewery. Let me know what you guys think about that. If you want us to do it there or somewhere else, because we were already up there. If you want to see something new,
I think it should be something new. I don't think we should double a brewery.
right. The only reason I say that is because they got very excited. the 3 barbacks were like, coming back? But
yeah, we'll see. Find out in December what we decide on it. Since we haven't really talked about anything.
November. I'll discuss that in November. And we need November ideas, guys. If you have one of your favorite breweries, let us know on Instagram or text one of us, whatever, if you think we should go to such and such brewery for November. Kind of a strange month for beers because you're getting into that holiday season, but everybody still has their pumpkin beers, so could be a decent one. We're not doing anything special. It's not like we're having mashed potato flavored beer the entire month of November, but
no, just normal beers. Bring what you got. Not going to be like Christmas where it'll be all Christmas ales and
that's
that type
correct.
of shit.
But I have seen Millersburg's Mad Elf is now out on the shelves, and so is the Shiner Holiday Ale, which is one of my favorites. So those are the 2 that I saw. I wasn't really paying attention to the giant island of beer in Acme, but you're one of those Christmas beer guys and you have to have it now. It's there. You want it before Halloween because you're insane? Go ahead and jump seasons and get all the Christmassy nutmeg candy cane goodness that you can.
Right.
But
I think on that note,
we will see you guys next week. Short episode this week. Might be a short episode next week. I don't know. These pumpkin beers they get the best of you.
They're definitely thick.
They're very thick. We both almost died last week at the end of stream. He hit the end stream button and both of us were like, oh.
I was like, all right, I'm going to take a nap.
But all right, guys, we will see you guys next week.